And since we're on the Olympics, y'all, and we're talking about blacks on the cover, let's talk a little bit about life and style, where we have Simone Biles there on the cover of the magazine. She is officially the most decorated gymnast. Let's start, y'all, here on page 10. Serena Williams and Carl Lewis, they're photographed at the 2024 Olympics playing torchbearers during the opening ceremony. And of course, Snoop is pictured and is all about his gig as a correspondent. Snoop's book, also From Crook to Cook, is on Hoopla. You also have Beyonce. She's there on page 11 wearing her opening ceremony swimsuit while introducing, of course, Team USA. LeBron James is there holding the United States flag as the athletes sailed along is it the Seine River? On the first night of the Olympics. And then a rare sighting, y'all, of Queen Latifah. She was pictured with her son Rebel, whom she welcomed reportedly back in 2019. And Glorilla is on page 18, cheeking it out, baby, looking good at her glow up celebration in Los Angeles, along with Kevin Hart, acting bad on stage, sipping on his tequila. Yeah. And then on page 20, Halle Bailey is pictured with her son Halo, whom her and DDG share. They actually recently just brought out the face of the baby. They just recently showed the face of the baby, because for a while they were putting the little emoji on his face, and now they showing his face. DDG is also coming out with videos on his YouTube channel, and also I think he has like another little channel called like DDG Chronicles, or maybe that's like a little fan page. But there's a lot of little videos that pop up that show DDG and his son doing all kinds of activities together. And I love to see it. I was actually talking to my mom about this recently, and how I'm so grateful to, as a kid growing up, be around so many Black male father figures. And so I never felt like that was something that was missing in my life. And so I'm so grateful for that. And I just love to see parents just enjoying their life with their kids. And on page 23, Common is confessing and giving hints that Jennifer is the one, right? Stating that if I'm going to get married, it's to her. But remember, Tiffany Haddish also kind of gave the hint that he told her the same thing. So she just hope he keep his promise to Jennifer. Tiffany, don't forget, don't do that no more. Do not be on there comment on nobody's stuff, okay? Nobody. That's your ex. That should be in the past. Ex. Okay? All right. Shout out to Vanessa Williams. She also quietly divorced her businessman husband. His name was Jim Scripp in 2021. They were married, according to the page, for 6 years. And on page 24, it brings it back to Team USA, where the women's gymnastics team, who received gold medals and individual payments of $37,000. So do each person who gets question. Should have looked this up before I start asking, but if y'all already know, you might as well just put it down below. So you get paid for each. So gold gets a certain amount, silver gets a certain amount, and bronze gets a certain amount. Like, is that how it go? And do everybody get paid, or is it just the group events, or you get group and individual events? Do I get to keep all of it? Like, is it all mine, or do I have to get taxed? I mean, of course they're gonna tax you, right? But I'm in a different country, so is it different if I get the money over in Paris versus if I get the money over in the United States? Oh, okay. Sometimes you just gotta ask, because you gotta know the business of it all, right, Pastor Keon? Even though you was asking people for $2,100 people, but you didn't know that was $4.4 million. All right, y'all, let me just keep going on when it comes to this magazine. They also talk about that one bad colleague that is, in this case, Michaela Skinner. She was the young lady who was just talking smack about Team USA and how the girls just don't have the work ethic, and then had to ask she talked smack about her teammates, these are not her teammates. She talked smack about Team USA, and then asked somebody to hold them off after she was talking all this smack, and everybody was like, girl, shut up, talking about Team USA. Yet these ladies took home the gold. Kerry Washington is on page 38 talking self-care and the importance of hydration. Naomi Osaka, she's on page 40 for the next set of her Maybelline commercial. And she also had an umbrella holder who was in charge of making sure that the sun did not melt the makeup, I'm guessing, right? And then get on page 42, Chloe Bailey is pictured at the St. Lucia Carnival. Shout out to any carnival. I believe also Rihanna was spotted at the St. Lucia Carnival as well. So Chloe Bailey says that the carnival is by far one of her favorite event. And I'll say that it's one of my favorite outfits in terms of like carnival outfits that I've seen. It's very colorful. And she says that it's one of her favorite times of the year. And father of four, John Legend, he brought out his daughter Luna to The Voice set. And if you missed a previous episode, I actually talked. I'm actually going to be linking that below. I actually talked about Jordan Childs, her medal being stripped. I talked about the Braxton's return. I talked about Kyla Pratt starring in the memo, and then Coach Prime. Instead of Coach Prime now, y'all, we can call him Popo Prime.